First, we're going to talk about Hedera having more of a focus on retail, which I think this is a really interesting little clip. It's pretty short, and we're just going to dive into this.
I know the blog post touched on some of the core components we want to reach out to even more. So, the community members and DeFi and understanding the strategy around treasury management and tokenization and really becoming more competitive on the retail side while still actually increasing usage throughout the enterprise, kind of the enterprise sector as well. I think what we've learned is that, even when you go to these enterprises and you start talking to them about implementing the Hedera chain or any blockchain for that matter, they do take a look at what the user base looks like. And they love that when, a lot of times they'll go to the chains like Ethereum. And the reason they always say is there's liquidity there, there's users there, there's all of these things that you wouldn't really think an enterprise would be thinking about. But I can tell you just from talking to people on our council, those enterprises have people that are dedicated to this sector, the blockchain and DLT sector, that are deeply knowledgeable, and they look at all of those metrics. And so I think the metrics around getting individual users into the network, more builders, and involving the community much more is going to be a huge focus, including launching a more robust grant management platform that the community can participate in. And some of the themes that we're really contemplating right now were listed in that blog post. So I would encourage everyone to check that out on X, on the THF blog, and get your thoughts ready for how we can work together in 2025.
Yeah, I think it's a really important point that he makes. I've seen this on Algorand as well, that people will say, well, people tend to focus on chains like Hedera or Algorand because they like that it's enterprise focused. They like that it's building real world assets, solving problems in real world. But the fact is you need users. And so I've recently embraced meme coins because I think they bring in more users and more liquidity. That can be attractive to some of these enterprise institutions because they want to see users on the chain. They want to see activity on the chain. So you can think meme coins are useless, and in a lot of ways they are, but they bring people on the chain and they get activity going, and that is really important. So the two aren't unrelated, and I think Charles Atkins make a really good point here.